is it better to do a shortened self-Reiki session or none at all? Here's my question for you. When you're thirsty, is it better to drink a little bit or not at all? When you need a drink, do you recommend taking a drink that's just a little bit or no water at all? I might recommend a little bit of water versus no water at all. You know, I think sometimes set up the expectation for ourselves, especially as new practitioners, that when we do a Reiki session, we need to be doing every single hand position, and we need to be holding every single position for, what is that Reiki music timer? 3 minutes. And I have to get the Reiki music with the ding bell timer at 3 minutes so that I know it's time to move on to the next hand position. And if I can't do them all, and if I can't do them all for 3 minutes, then I'm not doing a good job as a Reiki practitioner. Oh no, it's okay. Just like it's better to take a sip of water when you're thirsty than to have none at all, so too, it is absolutely better to do a short self-Reiki session than none at all. Because why not? Why not? And, we all have busy lives. We all have things going on. And we may feel very overwhelmed or feel like it's daunting to do a whole Reiki session. You may thinking, I got to get the kids out the door. I got to get breakfast. I've got to walk the dog. I have to feed the cat. I have to this and this and this. And I don't have time to do a self-Reiki session for an hour. Wow, that's a lot of time. You may even be thinking, I can't even find half an hour. How do I even do this Reiki thing? I'm not a good practitioner. Know for sure, release judgment of yourself for not being able to find an hour for a self-Reiki session. First of all, that's a lot of time. Second of all, Reiki is going to work no matter how long you do your self-Reiki session. Even if we send Reiki to ourselves for 1 minute, it will help in that 1 minute. You got 1 minute, boom. Set the intention, put your hands on your heart. I am right here, present in this moment. Boom, thank you, Reiki. Oof. Wow. That is so much better than nothing at all. And so if you've got 1 minute, do it for 1 minute. If you've got 5 minutes, yes to 5 minutes. If you've got 10, 20 minutes, yes. This is no less powerful than a full hour of self-Reiki. So know that no matter how much time you have, that Reiki is not judging you for the amount of time that you send Reiki to yourself. And Reiki is still going to benefit you and help you no matter how much time you are spending in your self-Reiki practice. Now, I will say for me personally, I do practice self-Reiki every day, and I have for years. But I will also tell you, I am not doing an hour session every day of self-Reiki. I am not even doing half an hour. Most days, it's like 10 minutes. Some days, it's not even that. And I will say that some days, this morning, I didn't do self-Reiki this morning. Some days it just doesn't happen at all. And release judgment of yourself in those times, at those times, on those days, and just show up the next day and do it. Or when you remember and say, oh my gosh, I didn't do self-Reiki today. Pause, take a deep breath, hands in Gasho, and just send yourself some love. Place your hands on your heart. You don't have to do all of the hand positions. Just one in that moment will work in that moment. And so release judgment of yourself for not being able to do a full session, whatever that might mean. Rather, make sure that you are bringing self-love and self-compassion to your Reiki practice first and foremost by releasing judgment of not doing a full all of the hand position every day practice self-Reiki session. So release judgment of yourself for that. Love yourself. Practice some self-compassion for that. And remember, just for today, I will not worry. Because Reiki's not judging you. And so know that if you don't have time to do a full session, that yeah, just 1 minute. Just place your hands on yourself for 1 minute. Know that Reiki is there. And that's all you need in that moment. So is a shortened session of self-Reiki better than no session of self-Reiki? Always, 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 1000% always. So no matter how much time you spend, I'm sending you so many blessings and best wishes to your self-Reiki practice.